Yes, but Mr. McKay is present.
Yeah.
And then for A1,
Mr. McKay is representing who?
A2.
A2.
So for A2, it's Mr. McKay, Mr. Evans, Miss Wakabala.
Kabala and Atkwasa?
Atkwasa is absent today.
Atkwasa is absent. So we shall add.
And then my road for A1.
Okay, Robert.
I think Caleb is.
A1 we have got Council Alaka, Council Kidia, and Council.
Caleb is not yet here, but Mr. Kidia is present.
And Wakibi.
Mr. Wakibi is present, and then there is a new member.
Who is that?
Mr. Kamba Hassan.
Who? Kamba Hassan.
Kamba Hassan.
Yes, Mr. Kamba Hassan.
And then for
yes, and
invite her to return.
I don't know how much time you want for her.
Stand. Depending on how it goes, my lord, maybe
15 minutes.
Maybe an hour or so.
I don't think. I thought you had reached. You had played her part, and she had. Unless you want to cross-examine her, in which case you should apply.
My lord, there are further issues to traverse.
Okay, that's fine. We still have PW1. Any other witnesses who will be required should first step out. We shall call them when Mr. Wangadya and the defense are done. Yes. So, Miss Mariam Wangadya, my duty is to remind you, of course you're a lawyer, you know this, to remind you that you took an oath to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, isn't it? So you are still on that oath.
Most obliged.
Yes, you are reminded of your oath.
Most obliged, Your Lord.
Reminded of the oath. Okay, we are ready to proceed.
Yes, we are ready, my lord.
Perhaps just to put you back, before the defense got into this serious interaction, we had this. This was your testimony. The last parts of your testimony was Susan Kasinje of CID called me to record a statement. You say you made 2 statements. I was required to surrender my mobile phone for forensics, which was done. Mark Odongo called me to give the necessary consents for my phone to be examined. You say you wrote a letter of consent, and after about 12 hours, the phone was brought back to you by your driver, Wahab Aliki, and you said you could identify your written consent, which was no problem. And then after that, we went into the issue of the audio, and the court said, no, it is still premature. The audio will come at its time as the story progressively develops to that stage. So that's where we are.
Most obliged.
Most obliged, my lord. So, Miss Wangadya, like you have been reminded at court, by court, you had told the court that you handed over the recording device to a police officer at Chibuli.
Yes.
I just want you to be clear as to what followed when you handed over the recording device. But before that, you remember the officer that you handed the recording device?
Yes, my lord. The officer Chakuwaire Betty.
Chakuwaire
Betty.
Betty. Chakuwaire Betty.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
And what followed when you handed the recording device to her?
She decided that we had to listen to it. Like I had said.
My lord, we have a problem. For the record, Caleb Alaka.
Caleb Alaka.
Yes, my lord.
We have a problem. Yes.
Yes. My lord, the testimony of the witness on a record reached a level where it was supposed to be to listen her voice and we raised an objection. But at that level, everything that the witness said, one, should not now be contradicted in examination in chief because they are not cross-examining the witness. It was very clear on testimony of the witness that after the recording, the gadget was given to Major Gaba Betty. It was very, very clear the witness did not listen to the gadget. Now to start having, and the ruling was made on the basis of that testimony. Now to start having another contradictory testimony, still in examination in chief, I think is wrong. It is very prejudicial. This adjournment was not for them to rectify and come up with a different version. This court is a serious court. And these accused persons are serious people. And the witness is also a serious person. So let's not talk casually. At stake we have people's future.
Is that necessary what you are saying? Is it part of a legal thing? Or?
Yes, my lord. It is called advocacy. But today I'm not so loud as I've always been. That's the beauty.
I called Major Agaba Betty. I told her about the meeting. I wanted to surrender the recording device. I waited her to check the quality of the recording. I handed the device to a police officer from CID Kibuli. A few days later, I got a call from the president. He said he had listened to it. I was asked to go to Kibuli to headquarters and make a statement.
Yes.
Major Agaba did not receive the device.
Yes, but we are talking about this testimony of her now, listening to it.
What's wrong with that?
No, it was not there. From the record you have just read.
Is she supposed to be repeating what she said?
No. Because she's not also supposed to rectify.
Let's proceed.
She's not supposed to rectify what she did not say following an adjournment.
Let us proceed.
Yes. Most obliged. She decided that you had to listen to it. When you say we had to listen to it, who exactly are you referring to?
I'm referring to myself, the investigation officer, and Major Agaba.
You will do sufficient cross-examination at that stage. I hope, Mr. Wangadya, you are alive now to,
Very much so.
yeah, to what is going to come.
Very, very much.
Yes, yeah, because If you contradict your testimony in chief, you know the effect.
My Lord, I don't intend to contradict anything.
That's why I had wanted that maybe we are going to take a shorter time than you had planned.
The other time, we were taking a shorter time because we hadn't traversed the details. We didn't envisage the objection. Now the objection necessitates that we cover every nitty-gritty.
Of course, we are not playing the recording now. If Alaka is having
being preempted,
is having a bad stomach over that one, please. That one will come organically according to the ruling. Yes, but now, whatever she's saying should be good food for you for cross-examination. Yeah, so please hold your fire. Okay? Yes.
So you say yourself, the IO and Major Gaba. So by the time you hand over the recording to Chakua Betty, where was Major Gaba?
Major Gaba had linked up with me, and we moved together to CID headquarters at Chibuli. So we were together.
So what followed when the IO took that decision?
She downloaded the audio recording.
That is Betty Chakuwaire.
Yes, my Lord.
What do you mean when you said downloaded the recording?
Let me say, she loaded it on a flash and played it.
Yes.
My Lord, we listened to the entire conversation.
Yes.
I confirmed to them that what we had listened to was exactly what had transpired in the meeting with the 3 accused persons.
Yes.
Yes.
What followed is Officer Chakuwaire Betty said that owing to the fact that parts of the recording were in vernacular, she would take the flash to UBC for transcription and translation.
UBC, you mean Uganda Broadcasting Corporation?
My Lord, that's what she said. UBC.
She said UBC.
Yes.
Okay.
So, as you listen to the recording, to the audio recording, were you required?
No. As you listen to recording, what happened? Yes.
I confirmed that what we had listened to was what had transpired in the meeting. And I was able to identify my voice and the voices of all the 3 accused persons.
If that recording is played, will you be in position to identify whether it is the recording that was played and you listened to, as you've told court?
Yes, my lord.
My lord, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, my lord. I'm so sorry.
We shall put a speed governor on Alaka. Yes, Mr. Wangadya.
My lord, with your indulgence, I still make the prayer that the voice audio be played to enable the witness identify whether or not it is the recording that transpired at the meeting.
My lord, my colleague, Counsel Alaka, had a problem.
And for you have?
For me, I have a big problem. The application to have the audio record played was made basing on the then evidence in chief on record and on the law. That application was disallowed. We are still at examination in chief. Counsel Wangadya is not yet re-examining. One of the reasons this court disallowed the application was the witness's evidence that she did not listen to the audio. And it's on record. I did not listen to the audio. Over the weekend, it looks the witness became cleverer.
There was no, was there a weekend? Yeah, there was a weekend.
Yes. It seems both Counsel Wangadya and the witness became cleverer.
With due respect,
I will not writing Wangadya.
Really,
I will withdraw. I will withdraw Counsel Wangadya's name.
Even the witness, my lord, I will object to that improper imputation of such motive. We believe that counsel can make his point without vulgarizing his objection.
You have the chance to object when your time comes.
You respond.
So, my lord, the same application cannot apply now, cannot be played now. The record is still very clear. She she did not listen to the audio. The court ruled that she could not play the audio. As we said earlier, she's not an expert in voices. Even assuming she listened to the voice. And we contend, like we did before, that in modern technology times, voices can be manipulated. Another or a better person could lead to the audio being played here, but definitely not this witness, who at one time says he didn't listen to the voice, but now conveniently changed and said she listened to the voice. I beg to be guided by the record.
My Lord Kandere for A3 still. I wish to add.
Yes, Kandere.
Yes.
I wish to add.
Yes. That, my Lord, again, as we stated in our earlier objection, the state wishes to play the voice. From where? We have not yet laid that background. From which gadget? We haven't tested. The witness has not even said, every time we object, she becomes wiser, my Lord. What name of the flash was it? What make? We have not reached all of those for us to be sure that the witness knows what she's talking about. And again, she says she's not the one who downloaded the voice from the gadget, the unnamed gadget up to now. It is someone else. So it should be that person, maybe, if that person exists, come and say, this is what I downloaded, if at all the downloading was allowed. So still, my Lord, the application to seek to play the voice is still very premature and untenable at this stage.
Just one.
Mr.
May it please you, my Lord. My name is Rihayo.
Rihayo.
My Lord, I just have 2 points to make.
Rihayo for?
My Lord, I'm for A3.
A3.
My Lord, I wish to invite the court to take an ocular observation that the evidence of PW1 is an afterthought. And my Lord, where do I get the material to suggest so? I get the material from the evidence she stated before the initial prayer was made. The initial prayer was based on the evidence which she had laid, and an objection is raised. When an objection is raised, 2 days later, a witness comes and gives contradictory statements to the evidence she had stated. My Lord, that is one. So I invited the court to observe that this crucial information, which is being stated today, had not been stated when the prayer to play the audio was made. The discussion of the 3 people playing this audio device, seated together, the downloading, all had not been stated, which is so material. It had not come out.